Go and see what your reply is. He'll try to be here at that time, but it's a yes. All right, perfect. So everybody, tomorrow we are going to be here from, I'm still missing Lilith, but I at least have our dear, beautiful Juanson. So from 6 to 8 tomorrow. Okay, sweeties? I'm going to just kind of post it on through, or I'll post it later on. But yeah, everybody, tomorrow, the live is from 8 to 6. No, 6 to 8, 6 to 8. My dear God, 6 to 8 tomorrow. Yes. Hello, Maria. How are you doing, sweetie? Okay, so hold on. I've got our beautiful Maria. I've got Love Shine that I'm going to answer because, oh my God, I'm just going to be losing your stuff. Yes. Sweetie Pie. Yeah, Neon Patriarchy, Sweetie Love. This is it. Sometimes it just happens into the weirdest kind of ways like that, where we have like the romantic side, we have the wants, we've got the desires, we have so many things, and we move through, you know, with a certain distance. Like we keep on moving on through, but there are two different things, okay? Yes, she did want to meet up with you. Yes, she did want to continue. And I'm definitely not saying she is not interested into you. I know that she's interested into you, but she kind of got afraid. She kind of got a little bit, you know, scared, and she's decided to walk away. There seems to be something also that has to do not with an ex coming after her, but there's still, for her, some past feelings for somebody into the past that seem to be blocking her from being with you at the very same time. Oh, so she's drifting, sweetie. I'm sorry, my love. M said we needed to make money. You need to get busy. What did he mean by that? I needed to get busy. I don't know. Why would he say such a thing? Love Shine's going to be at 517, please. 517 for Love Shine. Hold on. Love Shine's at 517. Why do you guys need to make money? Why do you have to hurry on up? I don't feel like it's for necessarily what we think that it might be, that we kind of want it to be. Yeah. Honestly, over here, he needs to make money because he does like to make money, right? Oh, I know, Neon. I know, sweetie. I know, my love. Hey, maybe things will switch on up, my love, with time. Maybe things will switch on up. Maybe she will change her mind. And if that is still something that you want by the time that maybe she changes. Love Shine, why did he say we have to make money and we need to hurry on up to make that money? Honestly, I don't feel like I like the idea. I like the way that it was set into a way like, you know, let's make a lot of money like that. Maybe we could leave together and everything as such, but I don't feel like he meant it that way. I just feel as though, you know, I told you it was going to be a little bit difficult for him. He was working hard. He was putting a lot of time in. It's a lot of transitions. It's a lot of things. And it's a lot of financial, if you will, disturbances. And I feel as though we want to work upon this. So we want to try to get back to where we were before. And the main thing is that we want to be able to make even more money than we used to, but we want to have more liberty by doing so also. So that's what he was feeling about it. And you want to work with him today. Oh, but there you go, Mr. Sean. How are you doing, sweetie? I see you have changed your name also, my love. Today you are Sean Arthur James Dunn. It sounds so regal, quite frankly. Nice to see you guys. Yes. So hold on just one moment. I'm gonna go. I don't know why I'm going over there. Your other questions are over here. Maybe, my love, Neon. Perhaps, sweetie. Oh, Dawn, you're such a sweetie pie. I'm going to heart that, and we're going to send you out some hugs too, sweetie. Hugs are always good. And you're on to the other side. Did not even see you. I'm the pepperoni on your pizza. Oh, you're adorable. I hope you like pepperoni. So, Love Shine, let me go back up over here. So M, sun up until sleep. If MZ's around, usually you say that you're around. But if you're around, hello and join us, sweetie. So here we go. So by the way, everybody, do not forget tomorrow's live is going to be at 6 o'clock. So 6 p.m. tomorrow until 8 p.m. 6 to 8 tomorrow. All right. Sun up until sundown. He's possessive of you. He is. He's very, very devoted to you tomorrow. He's thinking about you an awful lot. But I feel like things are they're well-rounded. Things are going well. Things are well-balanced. I feel like you guys have like the best, honestly, into the last like week or 2 weeks, you have like the best equilibrium ever. You're able to see each other. You're able to spend time with each other. Nobody's annoying anybody else. Everything seems to be going like really, really nicely and really, really quite smoothly. So I'm actually going to say that we're a little bit afraid, but I feel like this could be coming from you. You're a little bit afraid of changes. When I say afraid of changes, I feel like maybe the energy that I'm getting over here from sun up until, until sleep, he's feeling stable. He's feeling strong within, and he's feeling confident within this relationship. I see that he's devoted to you, that he loves you, and he's trying to give you as much time as he possibly can. Onto a completely different note, because it has nothing to do with him sun up until sleep. You on your side are a little bit afraid of changes coming on through. The type of changes that would come on through that would maybe, you guys wouldn't see each other as often and such like that. So I do have a little something over there about that, but that seems to be more upon you. And you say you saw him today. His before and after thoughts. We're going to go with this one. Saw him today, before and after thoughts. So, hello, Valerie. Nice to see you, love. How are you doing, sweetie? If you are new, please don't forget to click the subscribe button to have a chance to win a free reading. So, how did we feel today? Okay. 7 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Beautiful sharing, beautiful togetherness, planning our very next move. Today, he felt like you guys were, I'm going to say basically just, you were putting attention into the relationship. You were growing the relationship. You were nurturing the relationship by spending time together, by doing things that maybe you don't always necessarily do at the very same time. So there was more openness. There was more sharing altogether. I feel as though we were really quite happy. I feel like we were comfortable. I don't feel like there was any moments that could have been a little bit off. But being with you is, yes, being very and highly attractive towards you, but it's also being into a very comfortable place, such as you guys have known each other forever, like a beautiful friendship. So that's very, very important for him into this relationship, into this connection, because this is what he doesn't have when he's onto the other side. So this is truly, truly important for him. Also getting over here, our King of Swords coming on through, and our King of Swords is simply stating over here that we're planning. We are so happy with you, so happy with this relationship and the connection that we have. We're already planning the next move and the next moment that we're going to be seeing each other. So I'm going to say as much before as after. Now he's planning the next move. And today he had a fantastic time with you, sweetie. Let me just do this. Alrighty. Let me go back over here. How does Em feel about Amy today? And the tarot. So let me just slide back down. Lilith is Mexican hot sauce. Oh, I like the way you put that. I really, really did. Okay, so hold on. As for his feelings for you today, comfort. I told you we were comfortable with you. We felt like this was a good place, a comfortable place. What you were actually giving towards him today was a certain sentiment of healing, a certain vision towards something that could be coming on up. I'm not going to say into the very long-term future, but it's each one of those tiny little steps that combine each other together that make who you are, where you're at, and who you're with at this moment. And this is very important for him. I believe that he never necessarily thought that he would be at this place at this moment doing what he is doing. In many ways, maybe with you, maybe career, maybe family, in all situations into his life. And even though not everything is perfect, when he is with you, he realizes that he has happiness and that he is comfortable. And the feeling of happiness and the feeling of comfort and being able to open up every tiny little secret box within your soul is very, very important for him. And I don't feel as though he's ever truly felt that way towards anybody else. So I'm going to say feeling supported, loved, comforting. He loves you. You heal his soul, my love. And let me give you some tarot coming from him. And tarot is going to be coming from over here. All right. I'm going to go and see Maria after. And then I'm going to go and see MZ. And then I'm going to go and see our dear friend Sean. All right. So tarot, tarot, tarot. Sean, is it a little bit warmer for you today, love? Yesterday you had a measly little 7 degrees. Is it a little bit better today? Hopefully it's not colder. Okay. Love, messages from tarot, from M, the devil, desire. Desire, passionate, ultimate desire and passion is coming on through. Wanting to continue what you guys already have, feeling as though we are already prosperous into it. Wanting you to know that we don't ever want to have any conflicts with you. We want things to continue into this way. We want to continue to build with you. A lot of hope, a lot of hope that I can see over here into this card. So hope and possibilities, sweetie. I got you, Maria. Here we go. Oh, you can. That is the list, Swanson. It's Maria, MZ, and Sean for the moment. Maria, MZ, and Sean. I'm going to go and validate everything for you. But I believe that's where we're at this moment in time. Please do not forget, everybody, tomorrow the live will be a little bit earlier. You might wonder why. I might always do the Wednesdays a little bit earlier. I don't know. You know, my kids go over to David's onto the Wednesdays, and I figure I'm home alone. I might as well, you know, spend time with them when they come on back instead of having to run downstairs when they arrive. So that's my reason behind the whole thing. So I'm going to give it a try this week. But if anybody is wondering why, that is why. So I do have Maria, and that is the list, sweetie pie. That is the list. So let's go see for Maria. It's 11 degrees. Not too bad, sweetie. A little bit warmer. Yeah, I know. I know, sweet love. I'm going to be right back into that in a few months, my dear Sean. So, let's go over here. Hey, Kristen, how are you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you, my love. How have you been? Valerie, why don't I show my face? Yeah, you guys ask that question every once in a while. If you actually go through YouTube, you will find, or especially onto my actual page of YouTube, you will find my face somewhere within there because I have posted before. I do not show my face normally into my readings because people do weird stuff with your face. They put your face and they copy and paste it in weird places. Basically speaking, let's make it sweet and short. I know a lot of you already know it, but this is for you, my beautiful Valerie, and anybody else who is here who might be wondering why I do not show my face. because there's some twisted people out there who take your face and they move it on to 3X type movies. Yeah, when you're not involved into those type of movies, and then you receive that video. So that's the reason why I don't want to be into those type of movies, because somebody stole my face. And that's it. So there you go. Thank you, my beautiful Julie, sweetie. Well, that could be it too. That could be it too. It's true, Valerie. It happened to my mom, and so I know very closely that this happens. My mom is on YouTube also, and yeah, it happened to her. So that's my reason for it. So let me continue over here. It's not because I'm scary looking or anything. Although maybe I am. I don't know. Maria, you're going to be at 19 minutes and 15 seconds. So 19:15 for Maria. Okay. So 19:15 it is. Okie dokie. So, let's go and see Maria. Big boss's thoughts of you yesterday, work, and today. Well, let's go and see that. No, thank you, Watson. No. Oh, well, maybe if I really want to be scary, but I don't think my face becomes scary. I think what I say becomes scary. Completely different thing. Oh my God, Watson, you're such a sweetie pie. You took away Sir Patrick. Sir Patrick is gone. Oh my God, we got a mermaid and waves. I don't know what the purple thing is. It kind of looks like a devilish kind of a mermaid. Who's that version? Who's the purple version, Watson? Oh, thank you, Sean. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it, love. Thank you. So here we go. No, don't bring him back. It's no longer your birthday. I will say something if you bring Sir Patrick back tonight. Hold on, Love Shine. Hold on, sweetie, okay? I'm going to finish up with Maria. I'm going to come and see that. So you gave him a bracelet today? And did he like it? If I forget, remind me, all right? Okay. That's okay, sweetie. That's okay. So, Maria. He was not all that talkative today, was he? You didn't necessarily have a chance to talk with Big Boss. Is that a possibility? Because I feel like there's a lot of distractions. I feel like there's a lot of things that are going on, and we did not necessarily have that moment or that time to necessarily speak with you. Or if we did, we didn't speak with you all that much. It would have been something that was fairly quick from what I can see over here. So yeah, this is what I shall say. Yes, and you didn't get a chance. That's it. No, he was very, very busy. I can see that we're busy. I feel like there's distractions all over the place. There's all different kind of things. Thank you, my beautiful Diane, sweet love. I will check that on out, sweetie. I feel like there are so many different kind of things that are happening towards him, but a lot of things that are happening towards him at the very same time has to do towards like the future, already kind of opening on up, like other things and everything, right? I know, Love Sean. I know, sweetie. It happened to my mom years ago. She's been on YouTube for like 10 years now. I think it happened to her like 8 years ago. Yeah, that's why she doesn't show her face anymore. So yes, absolutely. Busy, thinking about expansion, it's like if I know that we're a little bit into the summer school kind of stuff, but it's like we're already planning next semester, what's coming on through, new plans, new goals. There's a lot of new things that seem to be coming on through that are not necessarily in regards towards you, just really towards the school, towards the plans and all those things. And they're working upon this. So I feel like we're a little bit distracted by it. Honestly, I don't see that we had a big thought towards you or that we had anything that kind of stuck out. So I'm going to say it was fairly good. No, it's not that there's many things happening to him at work. There's a lot of different opportunities. There's a lot of different files and cases and things that could be opening on up, like possibilities. It's not things that are happening towards him. It's different tasks that he has to fulfill and different possibilities that could be arriving. It could be in extracurricular activities. It could be with, different type of gradings. It could be with communication, like everything that he does into his everyday kind of a thing. But he has like modifications and stuff that are coming on in. So I feel as though he's working quite strong with that. But yes, he is happy with your work. And I'm going to say that she's happy with your work too, because I don't see anybody creating any issues or having any problems with this. So it's a yes on both counts over here, my love. Again, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe. I will let you guys know when we have the 5 new subscribers. So, Sweetie Pie, work-wise, I'm going to say may it be coming from him, may it be coming from the lady. Both things are good. Nothing in particular. I'm going to take some cards out, but seeing that he has been so busy, seeing that he has had a lot of things that he has to think about, and I don't feel like it's over. Like I see like another like 2 weeks of work, a lot of things that are happening, a lot of things that are coming on through. So yeah, I don't see him thinking about anything. You're getting outside the box. Like, yes, he believes you're good looking and that you're interesting to talk with and that, he likes to talk with you, all those things, but that's it. I don't have anything funny, honestly. He's really just thinking about everything he's got to do, and I kind of feel like he's a little bit overwhelmed by everything that he has to do. Let me go see what is coming towards you this week. If there's anything coming towards you in love or anything of the such, you should be taking vacations at some point, shouldn't you? Okay. It is. Good for you. Okay, 4 of Swords, 5 of Wands, getting our strength. Who takes your place when you go on vacation, my love? Is there somebody coming on in who is following on up, who's going to be taking care, or is everything done when you go on vacation, like summer school is done and over with? All right, so in regards over here, my beautiful one, what's coming towards you this week? Love, nothing in particular. You're thinking though, and you're wondering, you're pondering, you're trying to figure out things. It's like if you've been into a place, okay? The 4 of Swords are there, meaning that you have been hurt, and we know that you have been hurt. Getting a lot of emotions that are coming on through with that. I'm not going to say frustration or anything. It's like you've been resting, you rested on up, you've accepted what needed to be accepted, and now you're kind of like ready to just simply let it go. And I can see that you're ready to simply let it on go. But I feel as though there's still like little things here and there. I feel like there's still some pulls every once in a while. I know that it's not the main pull. I know that you're not constantly thinking about this person from the past, but there's still a little something that is there. That being said, I know that you want to have a relationship. I know that you're looking towards one, but I don't necessarily see you putting the effort on out to make something happen. Therefore, I'm seeing over here our strength in reverse position. I don't feel as though you're all that strong into your strength, into your courage, into moving on forward to make things happen. So I see you waiting and looking. And our 2 wands in reverse. I'm going to say this week, love, may it be within love. I'm going to say nothing is much really happening or really opening on up at this moment. As for the rest, I'm going to say it's basically the same. Nothing changing. Stagnation. And sometimes there's nothing wrong with stagnation. Honestly, sometimes stagnation is so much better than actual movement. So I say take it on in. If you want changes in love, you're going to have to start making some movement though. All right. Thank you, my beautiful high priestess, sweet love. I will leave you a timestamp if you do need one. Otherwise, I'm going to be with you in about 20 minutes. Okay, sweetie? So here we go. Roses are red, violets are blue. I guarantee you, all my beautiful souls and family. I love you so very much. You're such a sweetie pie. Yeah, you do have to make a move, Maria. If you just wait for people to come towards you, they're not necessarily going to come. Or anyways, I don't see anybody at this moment. I'm not saying nobody's ever going to come, but I don't see them coming on by. People can look at you and say, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Or, you know, I love what she's wearing. Or, oh, you know, she seems to have the most beautiful personality, whatever. But from there to somebody to actually make the move, it's a whole different thing. So if you want something to happen, don't wait for somebody to come and knock at your door. Make the move, make something happen. That's where you're going to find your happiness. Yeah, summer school is still active now. What I was wondering is once you're actually into the summertime. And I'm going to give you a message over here, but from over here in the universe. So just hold on. Happiness is an inside job. Open yourself up to changes. It is time to pause. It is time to observe your surroundings. You might not be seeing everything that you should be seeing. And hold on tight because beautiful breakthroughs are going to be coming on in towards you. Beautiful Maria, I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Take it one step at a time. Love Shine, did he like the bracelet that you gave him? Love Shine at 30 minutes, please. So 30 minutes for Love Shine. Did he like the bracelet that you gave him? Let's go and see. Okay, that's it. So you do have somewhat of that pause. Did he like the bracelet that you got him, my love? I'm going to say yes. Our King of Wands absolutely loves it. Absolutely. You showed loyalty. You showed love. It was completely unexpected, by the way. Completely unexpected. But I kind of feel like you a little bit inspired him with this, my love. So yes, he did enjoy it. Maria, sending you much love too, sweetie. Let's go and see. Actually, I'm going to go and see HP right away. HP, are you here, sweetie? I'm not going to make you wait all that long, sweetie. Let's put a High Priestess over here at 31 minutes. So I'm just going to write High Priestess at 31. Sweetie, I'm going to go and see. I'm actually going to go and see Sean after, and I'm going to go and see MZ. It did make him feel good, sweetie. It's like if what you actually gave to him made him feel stronger within the love, made him feel more comfortable within it also. I'm going to open up MZ's questions over here. So, my beautiful High Priestess love, it's nice to see you, sweetie. You say job searching in California. The other states you've tried, lead hasn't really worked so far. Any messages about landing a job there? So let's go see about California. If we do have anything that's interesting, it's going to be popping on up. Okay, let's go see. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie, Quants. And you didn't have to switch it on up though, love. Okay, so let's go and see that. So that's a list for the moment. Sean is next, followed by MZ. And then I'm going to go and see our beautiful Diane. Love Shine, I'm so happy for you, sweetie. I'm happy that you're into a place where you are feeling happier, where you are feeling good, where you are feeling as though you're somewhat moving on forward, that he's stepping on up a little bit more. It's all good and very positive things. So, I mean, good for you, sweet one. All right. Judgment popping on through, followed out by death. Oh, okay. Getting over here are 3 of Pentacles also. Okay, sweetie pie, is there actually an opportunity over there that's going to be offered? I'm going to say yes from the cards that I have, and I'm going to take out some more cards to come and validate what I'm seeing over here, but I'm going to tell you all about it. All right, one of the last places sometimes we don't necessarily look at is actually the right place that we do need to look at. I see the death coming on in to say there's changes, there's modifications, right? There are some things that are slowly kind of changing within all of this. So yes, that is changing. We do have it. I do have our Knight of Swords, movement. So there's movement. Somebody is coming on in. I'm seeing collaboration. Do you know anybody who actually lives over there into that state? Do you either know anybody? If you do not know anybody, then you are definitely going to be meeting up with somebody over here who's going to be quite interesting. I do see financial stability over there for you, and I do see somewhat a little bit like of an offering, but I keep seeing either you already know somebody, it could be family, it could be friends, or you're actually going to end up meeting some good people that are going to be over there. So is this a good place for you at this moment? I'm actually going to have to say a yes, and there's absolutely no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Let me just continue over here. You need to listen to yourself, okay? You are so very intuitive, but sometimes you do not necessarily, listen to yourself. So yes, try to listen to yourself upon this, okay? Getting over here, our Knight of Wands. This is about you taking that bold action. Here is you. Well, here are you moving. So I do have the movement. I do have that movement that is going on out. We're going to have that collaboration. You're going to be having some movement, some new ideas, some reaching on out, and honestly, some beautiful stability. So love, I will say yes for you. I know that you're still a little bit into the indecision kind of a place where you're wondering if you should or if you shouldn't. I'm going to say Spirit seems to be saying it's a definite yes from what I can see. 1,000,000%. Yes, my love. I'm going to go see even if you're here. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're not. Let me go and see. No, I don't think you are. I said I was going to be doing your reading later. So, all right. And I'm going to give you an angel message too. Yes, I am. So hold on just one moment. I'm going to give this little deck over here. I'm going to give this one a little bit of this and of that. And here we go. So for you, victory, Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and have been answered. So please do have some beautiful faith, sweet love. Hello, sweetie pie, and thank you so very much, my love. Borka, sweetie. I'm not sure how to say your name, but nice to see you. Thank you so very much for your very generous donation, and I shall be with you shortly also, okay? So don't go too far. I'll be with you shortly, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my love. Okay, hold on. I don't know why this popped on through. Okay, so High Priestess, if you do have any other questions, please do let me know, sweet love. I'm going to go and see Sean at this moment. My dear Sean. Sean. Hello, Elaine. How are you doing, love? So let's go and see for Sean, sweetie. Sean is at 37 minutes. I got you. So Sean, will there be any trouble into the future with Samantha and Matthew's families? And what could be the reason for that? Love, I can look like that to go and see, but there's always going to be some type of an issue at some point in time. There will be some type of an issue because that's just the way life goes. Not everything is perfect and you're always going to have issues, and those issues are simply going to allow you to move on forward, to be stronger, right? Yeah. So here we go. Let's go and see that. So will there be any trouble into the future with Samantha and Matthew's families? It's all a question of balance. We looked at, when was it yesterday I saw that into your cards? There was a little something having to do with balance. When I was saying that sometimes we could have a little bit of, some families are a little bit kind of nosy. They like to be a little bit closer. They like to kind of be involved. Other than that, I'm going to say it's going to be good, sweetie. Honestly, I see that you guys are blessed with a beautiful love life. I feel like the relationship is going well. I see the decisions being made, and I see them being completely respected also by the family. So I don't see any problem with that. The only thing that I can see over here is that sometimes they can be a little bit invasive. Samantha's side of the family, they can be a little bit invasive. Other than that, I'm going to say that we're good, sweetie. Yes, you do have to, Elaine. You do have to. Yes. And can I please be our godmother for our kids? Timestamp. So you're such a sweetie pie, love. I will definitely be. My pleasure, Elaine. I will definitely be your godmother. Godmother Lisa is who I shall be, my sweet love. I already have experience, hands on down. I do. You're such a sweetie pie, Sean. I truly do appreciate it, my sweet love. Thank you so very much. It would be an absolute honor, my love. Let me go and give you some messages. Let me give you some messages. You said the blunt cards, right? So I will give you the blunt cards. And then I'm going to give you, an archangel message also. But we're going to start over here, okay? Here we go. So let me take the lead. I have seen my future with you, and all I want is you by my side. I miss you so very much. Sometimes my heart absolutely hurts. I want you to know that you are always into my dreams. I want to date you. I want to see you. I'm listening to my guides, and I want to meet up with you. Absolutely, love. You could be, Elaine. You could be. Follow what you believe is good, Elaine. Follow what you believe is good for you, sweetie. Sean, you say, because I don't want to lose Samantha. No. There's nothing happening between you guys where one is going to lose one person, the other. No, there's nothing happening with that. Like I said, in every family, we always have some type of little discrepancies. Maybe with you and your future children, maybe with you and your mom, sometimes you have some arguments. And you can love the people. It doesn't mean that you're leaving. It doesn't mean that they leave you in any kind of a way. I don't see that happening, my love. So don't worry about it, sweetie. Oh, I said I was going to give you an angel message. Oh, I did. So let's go and see the little guardian angels over here. See what we've got. Guardian angel, sweet love. My pleasure, my dear Sean. My pleasure, sweetie. All right, look at that. Relationship harmony coming on out towards you. Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening our hearts to everybody who is involved. This is about how there shall be any type of conflicts will be resolved. Overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges, my love. And let me give you some messages from your sweetie pie. Let's go like this. I wonder where our beautiful friend MZ is tonight. She is not here yet. Good night, Elaine, sweetie. And messages, but coming from a different deck. Let's go to this one. All right. I want you to know that I've been dreaming about you. I don't need any time for myself. I'm absolutely serious about this relationship. I want you to know that I will never push you away. I always want you into my life. I so desire you, my love. Oh, but there you go, my beautiful MZ. I was just talking about you. I'm like, where is she? Where is she? I'm sure she's going to be popping on in, but she didn't tell me she was not going to be coming. All right. It's nice to see you. Now that I've got you live, why don't we go and do your reading, sweetie? Sean, Sending you a million beautiful hearts, love. A million beautiful hearts. So let's go see our dear friend MZ at this moment. So MZ, you are next. Then I'm going to go and see, hold on just a second. I'm going to go and see Diane and Borka. So MZ, my love, nice to see you, sweetie pie. Let's go and let's go over here. So you didn't do, no, good for you for not doing any. I don't believe it was necessary. Yeah, you thought a lot, right? I see that you did think a lot. I like that. I like that question. Let's go see. So in question number 1, do I think that there is like somewhat of some test that is coming on through, right? Like we're testing this love. Okay, anybody who is here, by the way, tomorrow's live is going to be a little bit earlier, so 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., 6 to 8 tomorrow. All right, my loves? The Hermit. Balancing. The Chariot in reverse. The Judgment also coming on through. I'm going to say yes. Simply because my Chariot who is here, my 2 of Pentacles coming on through, and kind of having a little bit of a, how could I say, we want to have this, like we want to move on forward, all right? We want to speak about it. We have these beautiful ideas. We have all these beautiful things that are happening towards us, but sometimes we're a little bit stuck into that place where, oh my God, how do I go and get this? How do I move on forward? Is this true? Is it not? How? And this is where he's having problems kind of pushing his Chariot on by, because he's into a place where sometimes he thinks to himself, oh my God, you know, is this a test from the divine? Is it a test of love? It is a test of faith. What is it? Sometimes he does actually ask himself that question. I don't believe that he's testing your love, though. I feel like sometimes he wonders if he is being tested by love in regards to this, in regards to his feelings, in regards to the way that things are moving on forward, because he's always kind of a little bit afraid. He's always kind of a little bit holding on back, even though he doesn't want to hold on back. So what he's wondering is a little bit different. It's more onto the side of, am I being tested in all of this? Hold on. Okay. Let me go back over here. Thank you, my beautiful love. I'm actually going to go and pin that one. Here we go. Let's pin it. Et voila. It was definitely some good thinking. I like it. It makes complete sense, sweetie. Hold on. Let's do this. Okay, so. Like, prove to himself that your love can stand the test of time, things like that, right? Okay, now that I read the following of it, I'm going to say somewhat of a yes. But it's more that he is wondering if the universe, its spirits, and his guides, if everybody's a little bit testing him to make sure that he is ready, that he's got this, that he is ready to make this very big movement. Because into his mind, there's only going to be one move. There's going to be this move. It will be strong, it will be potent, and it will be his first, and if you will, a little bit of his last move, because he doesn't plan on making this move with anybody else into the future. So it's really, really important for him. It's a big question. It's a big, not a big question, it's a big movement. And he just keeps thinking to himself, if he keeps feeling like he's blocked or he keeps feeling like he's afraid, then he feels that there's like somebody a little bit blocking things because maybe he's not quite ready for it, but he believes that he's ready for it. But I believe that he kind of tries to a little bit overanalyze it to try to figure out himself what is truly going on. Yeah, hopefully everything I'm saying is making sense here to you. How's he feeling about you today? Thank you, my dear Sean. Sweetie, I will check that out, my love. I will check that on out right after Borka, my love. Okay, so Diane, Borka, and Sean. And that's exactly what you're asking. Okay, thank God. Yes, perfect. So, burnt out over here. Today, I see him being into a place where he's juggling a lot of things. He's got a lot of things that are going on. He is very, very demanding towards himself. And I'm going to say he wants to push himself. He wants to be more charming towards you. Today, I'm going to say it's like he's overanalyzing the situation. He feels like he's not charming enough. And he feels like he's not confident enough when he is close to you. Sometimes he feels like he's not even good looking enough for you. So there's a lot of like questions over and over and over within him, but he does love you. He is thinking about you, and he's just hoping that all of these things that he's thinking about at this moment, that they are simply fears of his and not necessarily how you truly feel or think about him in any kind of a way. Thank you, Diane, sweetie. Well, kind of is into a certain kind of a way. Yes. It's kind of a crazy thing when you think about it, honestly. It's like the ultimate test that we must make to ourselves it's like if we need to make that test to validate who we are, how we're moving on forward, and if we're making the right moves. That's like what I'm seeing. Let me just go back over here one brief moment. Perfect. I know that you think, I know, but you know how crazy it gets, Julie. Sometimes you're into that place where everything is in doubt. Everything is wondering. I wonder. But we wonder because we're afraid, not because we actually believe into the crap that we're saying to ourselves sometimes. Because often we say a lot of things, but that's when anxiousness comes in. That's where stress comes in. When you have stress, when you have anxiety, you end up blocking yourself. You end up being afraid. You end up making moves that you would never, ever normally even make. And you end up ultimately sometimes even a little bit self-sabotaging yourself. And self-sabotaging yourself is not necessarily making a move. Sometimes it's not making a move. And this would be his case. By not making a move, he's kind of self-sabotaging himself. He is very, very lucky that you are very, very patient. You see? There you go. And you're gorgeous, love. So what are the thoughts for you on the relationship today? Let's go and see that. Diane is next, followed by Borka, by the way, are going to be the following readings. And then we have Sean. Again, if you're new, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Every 5 new subscribers, we do give out a free reading. So please do subscribe, sweetie pies. And here we go. So how are we actually feeling about you today? We're still feeling a little bit anxious. We still are. Why are we feeling anxious? Because we feel like we have unrealized projects. There are so many things that we want to do. There are so many movements that we want at the same time, but it's like we're not moving forward with them over and over and over. I want, but I don't go and get. Yes. So, and it's those fears, it's those testings, it's all those things that kind of come on into play. And we know that he's going to be able to succumb them. We know he's going to be able to pass on through them and be stronger and be better and everything as such. We know things are going to be okay. It's just that he's taking his sweet time with the whole deal. So towards you in the relationship, at this moment, he's a little bit anxious, but simply because he's a little bit self-sabotaging himself. Because he has a low confidence into himself at this moment, and he just kind of feels a little bit like you. It's interesting because what I'm getting at this moment is a little bit of a mirroring effect of your thoughts, of your ideas, of the way that you have been feeling lately. You've been feeling a little bit maybe depressed because you've been feeling like things are not really moving, that you're stuck into a place where it's just stalled. It's stalled. It is what it is, right? That you guys have so many wants and so many desires, but nobody is necessarily moving on forward to make them happen because you're waiting for him because he needs you to wait for him to do so. And so, what I can see is into his ultimate ending over here. He knows that everything is going to be okay, that he's going to start making things better. He's going to start coming on through. As soon as he is strong enough, he's going to make things happen, but at a quicker pace. So we're not always going to have to be, you know, waiting over and over and over for him. So I'm going to say that at this moment, you see, there you go. In question number 4, you say you're feeling sad and frustrated. That's a little bit what he is feeling. He's feeling your energy at this moment. But as he is feeling that energy, as he is feeling a little bit of the same thing as you, he still, like you, believes into that future. He still believes into the togetherness of this relationship. And he's still moving on forward towards it. It's his only thought. It's his only want. It's his only desire. And that's the way he's going to continue on to his path. So I'm going to say, yes, you are definitely mirroring. I did not even see that question was next, but yes, you guys were both, yes, mirroring. I'm not going to say necessarily that your emotions are coming from his, but for today anyways, his are definitely coming from the ones that you had. Hello, Monica. Nice to see you, love. That's it. All right. Let me let me give you some tarot coming from him, love. I know. I was not even looking, and I'm like, doo-doo-doo. And then I got to your, I went back into PayPal and I saw them. I'm like, oh my God, yeah. Alrighty, so let's go. Well, let's go to the messages then. Let's go and see what we've got into the messages for you. What he thinks about you, when he thinks about the relationship, he thinks about a long-term relationship. He thinks about stability. He thinks about the prosperity that your relationship is going to be able to bring on through. He sees love. He sees happiness. He wants you to know that for him, it was love at first sight. It was the very first thing. He saw you. He knew it the very first time. And he still believes deep down into his soul. He wants you to know that, yes, you are tempting in every single beautiful kind of a way, but that is not what is making him come towards you. It is his love. I'm going to go on see our beautiful Diane, and then Borga, sweetie pie, you let me know if you are here. Otherwise, we will leave you a timestamp, sweet one. Julie, my love, let me know if there is anything else that I can do for you. I am here, and I shall answer you. Hello, my beautiful tea cleans, sweetie. Nice to see you. We have Tea Clean. We also have Mimi onto the list. Nice to see you too, Mimi. So Diane, here we go. So Juanson, Diane, Borga, Sean, Tea Clean, and Mimi. Alrighty. I got you. No, it's a beautiful thing to know, ain't it, my beautiful Julie? Alrighty, so Diane is at 57 minutes. Can I tell you anything regarding your past life? Will you have a good marriage with Matthew? Any issues with families? No, I'm going to go back and look into the actual issues with the families, but as I just looked with Sean, I did not see any issues with the family. So, yeah. Hi, my beautiful Stephanie. Nice to see you, love. Nice to see you, beautiful. If you want to hold off a little bit, I'll be with you in about maybe 10-15 minutes, my love. I'm going to say about 10-15 minutes, okay? I can leave you a timestamp if you want, my beautiful Stephanie. So Diane, let me just go see what is happening with any issues with the families. See if I get anything else that is coming on through that could be a little bit different in any kind of a way. I'm going to say no, my love. I'm going to say the same thing that I told to Sean. I don't believe that you guys are going to be having any, weird conflicts or arguments or anything of the such. I truly do believe that whenever there is something that needs more attention, more care, it will be discussed about. So everybody is actually happy and it moves on forward, which is the greatest kind of a way. So I'm going to say no. I don't foresee any issues happening with that at this moment. Are you going to have a good marriage, though? That I can go and see, and I'm going to go and see anything about your past life. So will you have a good marriage? Thank you, my dear Watson. I feel like you're missing somebody into that, but I don't know who it is. Maybe. Oh, okay. Well, it's Stephanie who's after. Yeah. Okay. It's all good. Sometimes, Diane, is what I was trying to say to Sean. But I feel like when they're a little bit too nosy, I feel like you just kind of have to tell them and they go back onto their own little side and they don't really create any problems. So I'll say temporarily a little bit, yes. But if you actually expose them and you say it, then they end up kind of going onto their own side and it's not really a problem. As for the marriage, I do feel like things are going to be happening fairly quickly. I do feel like things will be going quite well. Also, I don't see anything bad. I feel like every once in a while you will have maybe some fogginess, maybe a couple little things that could be a little bit of annoying, but every little cloud has got that beautiful silver lining, right? So what's going to be important for you guys into your relationship and into your marriage is truly only to accept each other, accept the way that you are. And if there's something about him that you don't necessarily like or that he doesn't necessarily like about you, it's okay. It's normal. Let's just try to find somewhat of a way to kind of work on through it, right? Because nobody's perfect. And, you don't love somebody 101,000,000% in every single thing about them. There are things that he will do that might annoy you. There are some things that you might do that might annoy him. There are some things that you might say that might do the same thing too, or vice versa. But that's just part of life. I don't see anything whatsoever. I'm going to say that you are going to have a good, happy married life, my love. Let's go and see. No, nothing serious, sweetie. Sean, you say you got a bit of a sore throat and cough. Is it because of the cold weather? No, you don't get a sore throat and a cough from cold weather. You get that from a virus. Yeah, a little bit cold and a little bit hot with the cold weather and gets... Yeah, I know, love. No, if you have a cough and you have a sore throat, it's some type of little virus that's going on by. Maybe you're starting to get a cold, my dear Sean. I like to blame a lot of things onto the cold, but yeah, that's not one of them. Hello, my beautiful Stephanie, sweetie. How are you doing, love? I have about 10-15 minutes before I'm going to be with you, love. Do you want to come back in about 10-15 minutes? Do you want us to leave you a timestamp, or are you going to stick around with us? Let us know, sweetie. As for my dear, beautiful Diane. 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 All right, love. Diane, a long time ago, my beautiful Diane. I'm going to say in 1343, you were married and you had a farm. You had 17 children. You had 11 girls and you had 6 boys. That's the past life that I'm seeing at this moment. I do believe that you were happy. I do believe that you were happily married. I see you working onto this farm. But I see you having like a lot of acres. Like you've got like a really big land. So I don't know if you guys were selling like onto a bigger kind of a scale. Yeah, seriously, I know that's a lot, right? Jeez. Yeah. So you definitely had a farm, sweetie, at that point in time. You were married to somebody at that point. Their name started with an F, and I can't figure out for the life of me what their name was. But it started with an F, and it was a short name. Like maybe, I'm not going to say Frank, but it has like 5 letters or something of the such, and it starts with an F. You were married with this person, I'm going to say, for approximately 12 years. And then I feel as though your husband actually passed away before you. Yeah. Yeah, that is a school. Hi, Priestess. Nice to see you, sweetie. Let me know if you do have any other questions, okay, my love? Anything else, you let me know. Yeah, I passed you earlier because I thought, oh my God, I didn't want you to stick around for all that long, but you had already left. Let me know if you have any other questions. Just post it, okay? And so that's what I've got for you, my beautiful Diane. I'm going to give you some messages from your sweetie pie. A one-room schoolhouse, but yeah, they were. I mean, they had so many kids, they didn't even realize the name of all their kids sometimes, you know? Yeah. Why do you love anything Spanish? I don't know. I don't necessarily have any relation to anybody who is Spanish or anything of the such. I don't know, my love. I don't have anything. I didn't have anything that appeared into my cards that had anything of the such. At this point in time, you were in England, so again, it has nothing to do with anything that would be Spanish. Plus they needed help. I know yeah, they definitely did. I see a future when I look into your eyes. I want you to know that you are the one that I've been looking for my whole life. I also want you to know that I will always own up where I fall short into this relationship. Your love holds me together, and I can't stop thinking about you. You're always into my dreams. Sean, you say, Dee tried to give you a cough medicine. My man intuition tells you not to take it. I mean, what's the catch? But trying to, yeah. You know what? If you see the bottle, I say, okay, why not? But if it's just a little bit of a cough medicine is actually fake. It does nothing good for you. Cough medicine does nothing. You're better to take a cup of tea. You're better to take some water with some lemon. You're better to do something as such. The cough syrup doesn't really do anything. So if you feel like it's not a good idea, then just don't take it, my love. Don't do it. Yeah. Let me go and see over here our dear, beautiful friend, Borka, who is into the shorts. We are going to leave a timestamp. After that, I'm going to go and see actually Stephanie, who's got one question. Then I'm going to go and see Sean, T Clean, and Mimi. So let me just go over here. We are going to put a timestamp because I don't know where you're at, and I did not necessarily see that you were going to be here or not. So, Borka, okay, is at 107. All right. So, let's go over here. So you have a job interview today. Any advice? You also have to give 3 references. 2, you say, who are recommended to be at a certain level of seniority, but you have 2 slightly more junior references and 1 senior. Is this going to work all together? Okay. So let's go and see. First of all, I'm going to say good luck, my love, for your job interview. We're going to go and see how this is going to be going. And then we're going to go and see if these references are going to be good or enough or not and everything the such. Okay, so just give me one moment. In my mind, I get a yes. So I'm going to go and see what is happening within the cards. But into my mind, I get a nice big yes. Like you are going to just ace this interview. You're going to do really, really quite well. I believe you're probably going to end up actually getting this position altogether. So hold on. Let's go and see what Spirit has to say. Okay, so self-love, getting some balancement over here. All right. A lot of choices, a lot of choices, a lot of choices. Things are going to be moving slowly but steadily. You are going to be doing the interview. Things are going to be going quite well while you actually do the interview. I feel like things will move quite steadily on through. So they are going to be validating, of course, the references that you do have. And I'm going to go and look at the references in just 2 minutes. But from what I can see at this moment, so far, I'm going to say you are going to be getting it. I believe they have, or they believe that you have great potential. We are looking towards prosperity. We are looking towards the future. We're looking towards new ideas. It's like if you are bringing in new ideas, new clarity, new way of doing things, like a certain freshness, a certain novelty, and they're looking for something new, something fresh. Somebody who is going to bring in maybe different vibes or different energies, different type maybe of personality to kind of come on in. I feel like this is what they're looking for, and I feel as though you have exactly what is that they want. So for the moment, my love, I kind of feel like there's a wind of change over here, and like I said into the beginning, I said yes, 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 and yes. It's a definite yes. You are going to be receiving the offer. I feel that even though you already know that you're going to be receiving it, because I do believe that you know that you are going to be getting it. You are going to do absolutely fantastic, but you are going to actually be kind of surprised altogether by the outcome. I don't feel like it's going to be taking, like it's going to go into a slow, steady kind of progress. They are going to be checking on out your references, but I feel like after they do that, you're going to be knowing within the following 2-3 days of your interview, they are going to be contacting you. So you're not going to have to wait all that long in order to go and get your, not your answers, but in order to know that you've got the job. Now I'm going to go and see if this is okay as for the, let's go over here for the references, because they're not exactly what it is that they wanted, right? Okay. So you have to give 3 references. Okay. So is this going to work? We're jumping on in with it, and we're definitely making it work. So it's a yes all the way through, sweetie. I don't see any problems whatsoever within your references. Absolutely not. So my love, I'm going to say actually for you, congratulations. You've got everything you need to go and get this position. You are going to do fantastic at the interview. Do not worry about the people. Do not worry about your references in any kind of a way. Your references are something that are secondary, that are there. If they like the interview, they're going to call the references. So let's go and ace that beautiful interview. Let's go and bring that freshness, that novelty, bring in those ideas. Show yourself off into a way that you have never done before. So be strong, be confident. You are going to be getting this position. They are going to be validating your references, but you are going to get excellent feedback. So it's a yes. And 2-3 days following the interview, you should be getting some information from the company. I believe that they are going to be hiring you, my love. So I'm going to say yes to that. And I'm going to say congratulations, sweetie pie. And nice to see you, Jonas. How are you doing, love? I'm going to come and see our beautiful friend, Stephanie. Stephanie, are you here with us at this moment? Sean is going to be on up next. Stephanie, where are you? Why are you? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Okay. So, new guy G's feelings and first impressions of you. Alrighty. Let's go over here. Oh, you are there, my sweetie. All right. Thank you so very much, my dear Sean. And for you, my beautiful, congratulations, love. You're going to do fantastic. Please do come on back and let us know how that went, okay, sweetie? You're going to do really, 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 really quite good, sweetie. I know you will. So I'm going to say sleep tight. Get yourself some beauty rest. And tomorrow, you go and nail that, my love. Okie dokie. So let's go and see what we've got for our beautiful Stephanie. Do we have Stephanie who is around? Stephanie, love, where are you? We're going to put Stephanie, please, at 114. I know I told her that she could leave and come on back, but I guess I kind of lied. I'm going to do her before. So... sweetie pie, what's going on with this one? You know I love you, Stephanie. You know I do. Let's put Stephanie at 114. Why do I always feel, my love, that you get involved with these people who are like not 100% actually ready to be into a relationship, or they don't necessarily want to involve themselves 100%? It's like there's always a little something that's a little bit off. I don't like it. I don't. It's like if this person, G, okay, so new guy G's feelings and impressions for you. I feel like this person does like you, but I don't like G that much, my love. I don't. I don't know. He's giving off different vibes of third party, kind of be sneaky, not necessarily telling the truth about things. So the first thing I'm going to say is just be careful, all right? So just be careful. If you feel like there's something off, if you see any type of red flag in any kind of a way, be careful. I don't trust G, sweetie. I feel like G, we like you. We give you some beautiful thoughts. We think about you. But I keep getting that we're sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I feel like we want to ask you out on some dates. I just really feel as though this person is interested into you, but they're not necessarily interested into something. It could be more of a long run. And I feel like you're looking a little bit more for the long run. In regards to the first impressions that you are actually giving on off, I'm seeing over here that you are looking, anyways, this person believes that you are looking towards a certain sense of security, a certain sense of stability, but you're very loving, you're very caring, you're very kind, you're very funny, you're very easily... How could I say? It's very easy to speak with you. And I'm going to say, for some reason, I'm getting entertaining. Like, whatever it is that this person is saying towards you, you listen, you absorb it. And I mean, you laugh and you like this person. This person is okay. You kind of like this person. And this person believes that you're very agreeable. They like you. They like spending time with you. The only thing that I can see over here is that they feel like you're looking for maybe something that's a little bit stronger, a little bit more stable, a little bit more secure, and they're not really quite ready to do that. So they might kind of bypass it by not really telling you that they're not really looking for something long term. But I see that at some point in time, they might kind of end up a little bit walking away. Now, that being said, they could change their mind a million times from here till then. So take it one step at a time, see how it goes. But I am going to raise up a couple of red flags, but this person does like you. They do believe that you're beautiful. They believe that you have a beautiful personality, very enjoyable, very agreeable. I feel like they want to spend more time with you. I don't feel like there's any issues or any problems or anything that's coming that is conflictual between you guys. But the only thing is that I don't feel like you guys necessarily have the same goals. So just be a little bit careful for that. My beautiful Stephanie, sending you much love, sweetie. Let's go see Sean. Sean, my love. Sean. I like it when we have all these names. They really do seem very royal in many ways. So let me just go and update things and make sure everything is okay onto the other side. So into PayPal. Make sure everybody is happy and good. Please don't forget, everybody, that we are here tomorrow onto an earlier schedule. So 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. tomorrow. Everything is good over here. So let's go see our dear friend Sean at this moment. And I do have you twice into the donations, my dear friend Sean, followed out by T Clean and Mimi. So here we go. Okay, yes. Sean is at 1:18 and 30 seconds. Alrighty. So, should you get a lowered suspension or airbag suspension for your Toyota? And timestamp. Yeah, probably not, my love. Probably not. Let me go and see. Probably not, my love. Yeah. My dear Sean, sweetie pie, should you get a lowered suspension or airbag suspension? I don't know what an airbag suspension is. What is an airbag suspension, love? What is that? Let me Google it. A lowered suspension is going to be a no. Okay, not good for your legs. What is that? Common, okay, airbag suspension is common air suspension, okay. Okay, lower staggering right. Okay, I got you. Okay. Can you do none of both of them? Can you do none of both of them, my love? Could that be a possibility? Do you have to do one or the other? Yeah. Because you need the car lowered suspension because of your arthritis in both knees. Why would it be better for you if it's lowered? It would be better if it's higher on up. You don't have to bend over as much, I would believe. Yeah. Okay, love, I would do neither or both of them, sweetie pie. Neither or both of them. Because of the fact, hello, Maja. Nice to see you, sweetie. Because of the fact of your legs, just, I don't know, check it on out. Check it on out. Usually when you have any leg or any knee problems, usually you don't lower it. Usually you want something that's higher on up that you can either step onto or that's pretty much, you know, somewhat at a higher height for you. Lower, I don't see it. As for the airbag suspension, don't do that neither, sweetie. And that's it. It's very hard for you to get into a car. So you need a car that's at a fair height, my love, where you don't have to bend too much. That being said, I'm also going to have to say over here, absolutely beautiful, Lilith. Absolutely. As for the airbag suspension, I would not recommend it for the simple fact that if I listen to Google over here, and I do believe Google, apparently it costs a lot of money to fix an air suspension, sweetie. They are very high-tech components, and they can cost an awful lot of money if they do have any type of issues. So I would say neither or both of them. Get the car, sweetie pie, because you do like it, and I feel like it's already at a certain height, which would be okay for you. But don't necessarily modify those components. Or like Lilith said, you can always validate either with doctor and mechanic to see upon that. Onto this one, I'm going to give you some messages, and I'm going to go on see also about your question, first impressions. All right, so hold on. I'm actually going to do messages, but coming from tarot. How's that? A different type of messages. So let's go with these type of messages. I like these messages. Yeah. Okay. So messages coming on through for you. Getting over here, our sun. We want you to know. So my love, this is for Samantha towards you. We want you to know that we are looking towards the most beautiful and the most joyous type of an outcome. That we believe that we are going to be having some celebrations together, that we are going to be able to have some beautiful time together. We have faith into our future. We have faith that we are going to be rebuilding. And you might say, why rebuilding and not building? Because you have both had your own past, as much as you with her as Diane and Matthew. And so what you're doing at this moment is you are rebuilding the foundations, and you're rebuilding those foundations together to have a beautiful, stable outcome. So this is what you guys are doing, and they want you to know that you guys are all going to heal together and find that beautiful clarity. So beautiful message altogether. Now, you say their first impressions, right? Oops, let's go over here for the first impressions. First impressions. Up here is going to be, I think I'm going to sneeze. Up here is going to be for our dear friend Sean. And down here is going to be for our beautiful, Diane. Diane and Matthew are going to be down here. Okay. All right. So for you up here, my dear Sean, and Diane's going to be down here. And then we're going to give a different timestamp for... Actually, no, we're going to keep the same timestamp. I'm just going to continue on with your other readings, sweetie. So you're wondering what are going to be the first impressions. If I move on forward to you and our beautiful Samantha, I'm seeing reality. I'm seeing the word awesome. I'm seeing over here recognition. I'm seeing almost signs of like deja vu, transformations, modifications, changes, but like we have seen each other somewhere into the past at some point in time. And I believe that we were simply just meant to be here together at this moment in time. So that's very important coming towards you, my dear Sean. I'm definitely going to have to say signs of a certain deja vu. I've known you for the longest of time, and it's like we are reunited again. So I'm going to say a lot of joy, a lot of confidence, a lot of beautiful charisma coming from you too. It is my pleasure, my dear Sean. My pleasure, sweetie pie. I know you are, Sean. If I move forward down here to your mom, your beautiful mom, and Matthew, I see over here, it's like we have won all odds. We never actually really thought that we'd be meeting somebody like Diane. We never thought that we'd be meeting at the very same time you, who are going to be there at the very same time with Samantha. It is something that is, oh, I'm just going to say it's a wonder. It's a beautiful wonder into his mind of how lucky he could actually be to be into that type of a place. He believes that our beautiful Diane is so welcoming and so nurturing and so loving and so caring. It's like if, honestly, it's a little bit like, for you, I said deja vu because I feel as though you guys, anyway, she feels like you guys have such a strong connection that you guys have met each other at some point in time. As for our beautiful Diane, it's just that zone of comfort. We are feeling comfortable. Whatever stress, whatever anxiety we kind of had previously, a little bit towards it because the day was coming, we now feel comfortable. We now feel like, how silly were we to actually be afraid or stressed or have any doubts in any kind of a way. So coming from our beautiful Diane, I'm seeing love. I'm seeing nurturing. I'm seeing that all we truly want at this moment in time is to just give you the biggest hug into the world, my beautiful Diane. So within you, We see family. We see unity. We see caring. And I'm going to go and see your second donation over here. Okay, my love? It is, my beautiful Diane. It is. Now I'm going to heart that all the way on through. Hi, you're back over there, Neon. Nice to see you, sweetie. You're playing games with me. You're switching up screens. Hi, Chariot. Nice to see you too, love. When you and your mom get married on the day of the month of the year, can you and your family come to our wedding? Absolutely, my sweet love. It will be our absolute pleasure, sweetie. Okay, over here you're wondering, you love anything Spanish, a little bit like your mom, and Spanish is your second language. Okay, let me go and see, my love. Let me go and see that. Maybe you were. Maybe you were, sweetie. Let's go see if you were working into a bakery. Do you have any visions of that, my dear Sean? We have T Clean, who's next, followed up by Mimi, okay? I'm doing good, Chariot. Thank you for asking, my love. And you did last night. Okay, that's where this came from. Okay, I got you, love. So, getting over here, Seven of Cups. Very interesting, because I actually have you over here. Okay, this is what I'm going to say towards you, all right? Maybe this is why Diane has a little bit of a fondness towards anything that would be necessarily Spanish. I am going to say that you are correct, but I'm going to add to it, all right? So my dear Sean, what I will say for you is, I'm definitely going to say yes towards that, and I'm actually going to have to say around 1237. So you were living somewhere in Spain, my sweet love. I do believe that you actually were I'm not going to say like a baker. I don't believe you were making cakes or things like that, but you were making bread is what I'm seeing. All different kind of breads. You were married, but you were not home all that often. Oh my God, you were not home all that often. You died at a fairly young age. I'm going to say that you died at 23. Some type of illness. I don't quite know what it was. I don't believe that it's a cold or something of such, but there was some type of little bit of an illness, and medication and everything being the way that it was at that point in time was a little bit difficult to work on through. But you were married. You were married to somebody whose name starts with a T. I'm going to say something that resembles Tiffany, but it's not Tiffany. I'm seeing 12 kids at the time being, but you were never really there for any of them because you just worked all the time over and over and over again. You used to wake up like at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning to go and to make all those breads. It is my pleasure, sweetie pie. So you did have 13 kids, my love. You had 7 boys and you had 5 girls. I feel like when you passed away, one of your boys is the one who continued with the bakery, who continued making those breads. And that boy continued to take care of the whole family. So, of your wife and the children that you left behind. It could be Tiara. Hold on. It could be. Hold on. It resembles. Oh, hold on. Wait. That's not what I wanted. It's not Tiara. Tiana, 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 Tiana. Tiana was her name, sweetie pie. Definitely. I know, right? Well, Tiana was her name. She was so sweet, so loving, so caring. And yeah, your oldest boy was the one who took care of the whole family. It had a very loving and very strong unit kind of a family, sweetie. So I'm going to say yes towards that. Oh, Sean definitely was. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. It is nice to see you, sweetie. I'm going to be with you quite shortly, okay, my love? Actually, Virgo, if you don't go too far, I'll put you up next. Is that good? Stick around, Virgo, because T-Clean is not here and Mimi neither. So I'll be with you. I'll bump you up, my love. Don't go too far, okay? So Tiana was her name, sweetie pie. Absolutely. It is my pleasure, sweetie. It is my pleasure, Sean. Beautiful question. You got beautiful answers from it, and you got a lot of interesting information actually coming from it. Very nice, Sean. Let me give you some messages also again. Let me give you some angel messages this time around, okay? Here we go. So Virgo, okay, I got you, love. Thank you, sweetie. You're next, okay? I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay, so see only love, my dear Sean. Why love's got to be so hard for a brother? You feel so much confidence now too, right? Look past the seeming errors, the mistakes, and the misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself, my dear Sean. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation is going to bring healing in undreamed of ways. So beautiful healing is going to be coming your way if you do see love in different type of situations, sweetie. You have got this, my dear Sean. Absolutely. Beautiful reading, Sean. Thank you so very much, my love. We have learned a lot about you, and I'm actually going to have to say maybe this is why Diane actually loves things that are Spanish, because it is somewhat related to you. We didn't see it into hers because she was not there at that time being, but this is why. That makes sense for you, my dear, beautiful Diane, also, my love. I'm gonna go and see our dear beautiful Virgo. Let me go and get to your questions, sweet love. Let me just go back over here. For Virgo. All right. It is nice to see you, my love. All right. Yay! Okay, good for you, sweetie. Yay. Okay, I can see you're gonna have like a good weekend. Yes, perfect. I love it. Okay, perfect. Let's go and see. So you're going to get to see your sweetie pie this weekend. How's that going to go? So now all week you're going to be a little bit stressed. You're going to be wondering what's going on. You're going to be wondering what to do, what to wear, if you do your nails, if you don't do your nails. You're going to be wondering what activities. You're just going to be stressing out about all different kind of things, right? Yeah, that's what love will do. Or that's what life will do. I gotcha. Let's go and see. So how is all of this going to go? I'm going to say, my beautiful Virgo, to begin with. Into these type of moments when you're waiting for beautiful things and you're waiting for these beautiful vibes to come on in, and you've been waiting for a certain amount of time and finally things are actually happening, right? As much as it's difficult to really just embrace that moment, because I know you want to be absolutely perfect in every kind of little thing, but try to let things go with the flow, because you can only, this person is already interested into you. They're already into you so very much. Like, they're just as excited to see you as you are excited to see them. So sometimes when it kind of transpose your emotions towards them because they're feeling the exact same way, it kind of smooths things out. So you're into the same boat. Try to enjoy the ride, sweetie pie. Let's go and see how the weekend's going to go. Are you going to be enjoying the ride, or is things going to be going smoothly? Nine of Pentacles, getting our Ten of Swords reverse position is good. There is no judgment whatsoever. You are exactly what we've always thought that you were. We're into an instance of change, of modifications, where here we go. Celebrations, happiness, good moments coming on through. Beautiful love. You're going to have a fantastic weekend. You're going to have a ball, sweetie. Maybe even somewhat of a sleepover. Have you been thinking about a sleepover? Maybe we're sleeping at your place, my love. Maybe we are. Or maybe you're sleeping over at, C's place. But something is happening. Things are changing. You are getting more wealth. You are getting more security. You're getting a lot of abundance. Sweet love. The only thing I'm going to have to say over here is release. Release any type of limiting beliefs in, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I don't look good enough, or maybe I'm not this, or maybe I'm not that. No, you are, and this is why you guys are meeting on up. Have yourself the most beautiful weekend, sweetie pie. Sleep on over, he sleeps on over, do whatever you've got to do. Have fun, go with the flow, be safe, my sweet love, and know that this is going to be the first, one of the many weekends that are going to be coming on through. So you're going to have a fantastic time. You're definitely going to be going, I'm not going to say you're going out to parties or you're going out, nothing of such, no, but you are most likely going to be going out into some type of public place. It could be a restaurant, it could be movies. You're going out somewhere, but not necessarily with other friends. Yeah, so you're going to have a great time, sweetie pie. Let me give you some messages coming from him, and please, 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 now this is the weekend. On Monday or on Tuesday or on Wednesday, drop on in. Let me know how that went. You don't have to tell me in detail. Just let me know. Let me give you some messages. Here we go. For some messages for our beautiful Virgo, now that we know that everything is going to be going really well. I'm going to go with two different decks. I'm going to start with a Hermit Tarot because it's always giving beautiful, faithful kind of vibes, but in a tarot kind of a way. And then I'm going to move on forward to a different deck to give you other messages. So let's go and see this. What are we getting? La la. Elaine Woods. Hey, my beautiful love. How are you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. What is that? Full Romance. Definitely got a Canadian version of tarot cards that ends in bud. I don't know. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, sweetie? Oh, job interview tomorrow, Elaine. I like that. Okay, I told you, sweetie. I told you, right? You're going to do some grounding. Yes. And I know you're really, really nervous. And you hate when you're nervous, right? I know, sweetie pie. I really, really, really just need you to... I need you to know that he is coming to see you because he likes you, and that you guys already have like the first step that is done. You have the first steps that are done. So just enjoy yourself, sweetie pie. Just enjoy yourself. I imagine you naked. I don't want to get you more stressed about your weekend, but hey, I told you to sleep over, or he sleeps over, or something. Up to you. Ace of Cups, though, coming on through. So there is love. There is an offer of emotion. There is an offer of something that is coming from emotionally really down deep inside. Okay. I am a busy lady. I am a busy lady, love. I never ever stop, sweetie. I never stop. I think I have more videos on my mom. My mom's been here for 10 years. Okay. So, Virgo, I'm sorry. I know. Seriously. All the cards I get, I imagine you naked, sex, and emotional giving. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I'm a little bit stressed. I'm a little bit afraid to actually talk with you, but that is coming from the stress because you're feeling stress also. So it's okay, my sweet love. Okay. What do you want? Ooh, we might be talking about what we actually want from one to the other. But you know what? The Fool is jumping on in. I'm absolutely ready. Yes, that's it. It's going down. It's going down, down, down. It's going real down. You make sure that's it, right? Make sure, Virgo, you've got all parts of your body the way that you want it. Don't leave any place unattended that you don't want to, because you might end up with a surprise weekend. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I told someone not long ago that I was supposed to be seeing. And yeah, I did not see this person after all that evening. And I said, oh my God, I shaved my legs for you. Seriously. Which is not true. Because that's what it is. Yeah, anyways, I'm not going to get into the whole thing. But yeah. So do what you've got to do. Let me give you some more messages. Let me go over here. Okay. I can't. Oh, look at that. It's a little bit strong. It's a little bit strong, but I can't live without you. But I am a little bit afraid to actually tell you this. Hi, Mimi. Nice to see you, my sweet love. You're next, Mimi. It's nice to see you, sweetie. You're going to be here live for your reading. You are one of a kind, and I'm actually aware of that. Sometimes I've been running away from my feelings from you, and we know that because we have done readings on this man before. Oh, we have. Sometimes I don't always feel quite good enough for you, but I want you to know that the energy between us is absolutely amazing. My beautiful Virgo, have yourself the most beautiful weekend, sweetie pie. Enjoy yourself, love. It's going to be stress, but think about the stress as being good stress. It's not bad stress. It's good stress. Enjoy it. Take that stress and release it in different ways. And I'm going to let you interpret that the way you want to, Virgo. I'm going to go and do Mimi's reading. Virgo, please let me know if you do have any other questions. And if you do not, and I do not see you again from here till this weekend, then I'm going to say, have yourself the most fantastic weekend, my sweet love. Enjoy yourself, sweetie. Mwah. I'd send you hearts, but I can't send them into the short feed. So, but I do love you. Have yourself a great weekend. You deserve it. Mimi, my love, how are you doing, sweetie? How are you feeling? Let's go see my beautiful Mimi. Mimi, Mimi, Mimi. Mimi, Mimi and Tea Clean. I'm going to say around 10:30, guys. 10:30. We have Susan who pops on through too. So Mimi, Tea Clean, and Susan. 10:30 tonight is going to be the closing of the donations. Okay, sweeties? And don't forget tomorrow. I know I say it over and over and over, but not everybody's there at the same time. From 6 to 8 tomorrow, we have an earlier live, so I can spend more time with my 3 beautiful children when they arrive back from the man who must not be named. So here we go. Thank you, my dear Juanson, sweetie. Mimi, my love. Alrighty, all right. Wait for you. Ah, what is that? You want to ask one more question? I go and do one more. Okay, then Mimi, then I will not do you right away. I'll go see Tea Clean. So here we go for Tea Clean. As easy as that. So Tea Clean is going to be at 147, please. Tea Clean. 147. Mimi is going to be up next. So, yeah. Oh my God, Lilith. I did Anel's hair today. Oh, I've got to send you a picture later. I do. Because yesterday it was a total fail. It was a fail. I went and read upon it upon YouTube this morning. And I don't know. There's something we didn't do right. So today I actually went out, bought a whole new product, did the whole thing again. And she's so gorgeous. Now she has like darker colored hair, but she's got like some blue going through. Anyways, that's it. So yeah. And her friend's hands looked like blue Smurf hands because it just died upon her hands. It was funny. So that being said, let's go and see. Yeah. So tea clean, my love, tea clean. Let's switch on over here. Yes, with that person going, I know where. Okay, hold on. So with that person going, yeah. It's interesting. It is. Okay. Let me go see what's happening a little bit with T and that situation altogether, okay? Yeah. Okay. So T. I actually believe that the information that you got is correct. I do. Or anyways, a lot of it is correct. But then again, I would really just prefer if these people would no longer contact you into that kind of way or anything, because this is beyond you. This is somewhere else. It has to do with something else. It is something that is more legal. Nothing to do with you. You can't do anything about it neither. Even though it seems to be a little bit of, we want to kind of clear up the air into the energy, into what this person has done or not has done and everything as such. I'm not going to say that everything was put onto that person's back. I don't believe that, but I believe that some things were a little bit put onto the blame for him. But that being said, that's just like kind of going back into a circle where you are always getting that same type of vibe over and over and over again, where it's so difficult for you to actually get out of that circle, because even if it's not coming from T, it's coming from other people that are surrounding him, who know you, who are giving you that information, who are coming closer to you. And that is ruining up into the vibes. It's coming on in, and it's like that toxicity that keeps on coming on in over and over and over and over and over again. And nobody really needs that. You don't need that in any kind of way. I mean, this is like a closing of a chapter for you. You are able to close up that chapter and say, this is it. I've done enough. I've done everything I possibly could. But now I'm going to be closing this up because it has not been good for me for the longest of time. But even though it was not, you did what you could as being a beautiful angel. But now it is time to close that book. So maybe next time, just maybe don't answer, or just don't necessarily take that phone call, because this is just not, it's going to be keeping you, even though you're not necessarily in touch with the person, it's keeping the vibes, it's keeping the communication open, and therefore that that toxicity is still there. It's like it's still binding you. There is no real breakage. Let me go and see about your business. You say the paperwork is finally moving on through, which is good, which is good. Mimi and Susan are up next, by the way. Absolutely. Let's do that. Hello, my beautiful Susan. Where are you? I saw Susan. No, I don't see Susan. I see Diana and Sean saying hi to Susan. You guys are sweetie pies. I don't believe Susan is here, though. Susan drops donations and runs. That's what Susan does. Elaine Woods. Elaine, sweetie. No, Elaine, you're next. You're next, sweetie pie. What are you? What? You're over there, the job interview. Yeah, no. You're on up right after Tea Clean, sweetie. No. Elaine Woods is next, and then we have Mimi. Absolutely. I hope so, Dawn. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, my love. I appreciate it. I'm going to heart that one on out. All right, so what's happening with your business, my love, and how are things moving on forward within it? Okay. King of Wands. Yes. You're going to have to continue over here being really, really quite decisive. You're going to have to continue being very, very strong, moving on forward with what you believe is right. If anybody tries to kind of bring you onto a different kind of path or make you do something or say something or anything as such, unless it's actually coming from your daughter because you are doing this with your daughter, then don't necessarily do it. Don't move on forward with it. You have so much potential into the actual path that you're into. But I feel like sometimes in certain fields and certain things that you're going to have to be doing, you are going to be dealing with some people who are a little bit less, I'm going to say people are a little bit more immature in different kind of ways. So be careful the people that you correspond with. Make sure that they have the right, I'm going to say, that they have what is necessary, okay? Make sure that they have the right criteria, that they have the right knowledge to move you into the direction that is good for you. So that's going to be very, very important over here. Other than that, I feel over here that it's going to take a little bit longer for your project to actually be realized. It might take like a 3-4 weeks, a little bit longer than the predicted time that you thought things were going to be happening. There is something that's going to be coming on through. Either something financially is not necessarily going to be coming on through, but I'm also going to have to say be very careful for your health. I know that your health is doing much better, but I also do know that it's still a little bit fragile. So we do need to be careful. So don't burn yourself down. Continue to give yourself some time. Continue not to push yourself on through all that much, as much as your beautiful daughter. Do things at a correct and a good pace. You don't want to rush things and then having to kind of put things on off because you're not feeling all that good. So there's a little something happening over here financially that's going to put you off maybe about a week or two. And I want you to be careful for your health altogether. So an overall delay onto your business of probably about 3 to 4 weeks altogether. Other than that, be careful that the people that you deal with, that they know what they're talking about, that they have all the criteria necessary to help you on through, because I feel like you might actually receive some type of advice from somebody who might not be completely, I feel like the advice given on through is not completely thought through. I feel like somebody with more experience would have told you something a little bit different. And that seems to be coming up in about 2-3 weeks. So be a little bit careful for that, my love. Other than that, I'm going to say things are pretty good, my love. And let me know if there's anything else in any kind of way, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful Diane, sweet one. Because you were just walking around, Elaine. What are you doing walking around? Okay, let's go see our beautiful Elaine. Elaine followed out by Mimi. No, wait. I have to give Clean an angel message. I have to. She's an angel and she needs an angel message to go with her. So just one moment. Elaine, you're next, sweetie. Are you pacing around kind of stressed or anxious about something, my love? Did everybody kiss Lilith? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. Okay, so here you go for yourself. I'm getting over here, ground yourself. When you detach from awareness, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float a little bit heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon this earth. So this is about your angels helping you balance the spiritual and the material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling, beautiful life. Oh, you're waiting for your furniture's coming on through, Elaine. Ah, how about Trash Cash Man? Is he still going around with trash cash on his head? Thinking you're an alien or something? What's going on with him? You got to keep us updated onto your Trash Cash Man, sweetie. Trash Can Man. My beautiful Tea Queen, I'm sending you so much love. Please do be careful. Please do be careful for yourself and your beautiful daughter, and stay away from any type of communication with anybody that has anything to do a little bit like with tea and everything from the past. I feel like that's we need to release that. Yeah, he is still tweaking and you're still ignoring. Oh my God. What is he on? That is amazing. Alrighty. Yes, job interview tomorrow for the business analyst. What do we have? Yes, now this is right down your lane. What is going to be happening? Mimi is next, my loves. Mimi and Susan. Something you're not seeing. Did you prepare, my love? Hello, Mimi. You're here on time. I'll be with you in a moment. Have you prepared, my beautiful Elaine? I kind of feel like they're going to be asking you questions or asking something from you that you were simply not quite ready for. My Two of Swords. Getting over here, our Six of Cups and our Ace of Cups. Interesting. They like you. They like what you have to give, but you're not being excited by your performance. But I do see somewhat a little bit of an offering, my love. Yeah. You know what? No, you did not. But you're going to be looking at your phone, typing in the answers. Well, there you go. There you go, Elaine. There you go, sweetie. Have you ever thought about going into comedy? Something of the such. Really, stand-up comedian. You know, it could be good. It could be a good thing for you. And you have enough crazies around you to give you a lifetime of, I'm going to say of ideas, of stock. Yeah. I know. What is this? This is 2024. You better make it work. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay. What I'm going to say is they're going to like you. Please be ready because they're going to be asking you questions that you are not normally actually asked. And I feel like you're not ready for it. I feel like, I don't know if you're a little bit tired. I don't feel like you're stressed. I just don't feel like you're completely optimal. But I know they like you. I know that they are keeping, you know, they're keeping a door open for you. So I'm going to say you have a really, really good chance at getting this job, but I'm not going to say that you're ultimately getting it because my Fool is not jumping on in. I don't like that my Fool is not jumping in. So I'm going to say, please make my Fool jump in. Be prepared a little bit more. Believe into yourself and go and get them, my love, because they already do like you. I just kind of feel like maybe you're a little bit, there might be an answer or two that you might be a little bit unprepared for. Somebody else is going to do better than you. But if you're able to do better than them at that one or two, then you're going to reverse my Fool and you're going to make things happen. So love, reverse my Fool, sweetie. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, with the AirPods, right? Okay. And then I say, all right, you've got this then. You do. You do. So basically, go on in, be strong, be confident, show them who Elaine is. Show them your beautiful self. Show them that spunk that you got, my beautiful love. Show them that their life into this business will be so much more exciting once they hire you. Not just because of your competences, but my God, the stories that you have at lunchtime. Seriously. Oh, well, love Shine. I'm going to say then, you know, he's just being a man, sweetie pie. Just being a man. I know that hurt you, though, love Shine. You could say something to him about it, but I don't ultimately feel like it's going to deal that much. You should be a comedian. You should. I'd go and see you. Yeah, you could sell your tickets for a lot of money. It would be. My beautiful Elaine, come in and let us know how it went tomorrow, okay? Let us know how this interview went. I'm sure you're going to do absolutely fantastic, sweetie. Hello, Bella. How are you doing, beautiful Bella? I can see you into the other live. Let me go and see our beautiful Mimi into the meanwhile. Then we still have our dear Susan. Thank you, Elaine. We're here earlier, though, tomorrow, Elaine, 6 to 8. Okay, sweetie? Let's go and see Susan. Susan, Susan, Susan. Susan, my love. Susan, and then I have Amy twice. Amy twice. Well, Amy, Mimi. I got Mimi twice. Got Mimi 2 times. Honestly, I don't know what my kids are up to. I've got my kids and other kids upstairs, and they are so silent. Even the dog is silent. All right, so Susan, Mimi, you're, oh no, not Susan, Mimi, Mimi. I'm with you. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Have yourself a lovely evening, my beautiful Elaine. I hope all your furniture arrives into the most beautiful and best way possible. No breakages, no nothing, and they don't scratch your floor, and you're happy, and stay away from trash cash man's trash. Why do I always want to say trash cash? Trash can. Why trash cash? I don't know. I keep saying trash cash, but I want to say trash can man. I don't know. Be aware. Be careful, sweetie. Mimi, do I have anything into my email from you? Anything whatsoever? I'm going to go and validate. No, I don't. So, you're not too chit-chatty today. Hold on. Okay. You've been silent because that was weird. It is weird. I know. I know you're moving next year. Absolutely, sweetie. Yeah, sure today. I can see this. Okay, so Mimi is going to be at 2:04. Mimi is at 2:04 on, let's say, 40 seconds. Alrighty. I know, seriously, Elaine. I know. It's just weird. I can't believe he's still, twerking or doing stuff with trash on his head. Uh, all right, beautiful Mimi, love. Let's go and figure things out. So, this one is saying it's me again. Is it the first one or is it the second one? Let me go on validate. No, it's me again is actually the first one. All right, so. Okay. First thing I want to say, Mimi, is I swear I'm not the one chit-chatting with him until 3 in the morning. I'm only saying because I was up till like 2:15, 2:30 in the morning. I don't know, something of the such. I promise it's not me. I don't even have WhatsApp. So, what is he actually doing? Let's go see. What is he up to? You have not seen his last scene for a few days. Hey, you've been doing good. Okay, so what's he doing? What has he been up to? You also stayed up until quite late, right? I know, me too. I couldn't go to sleep, honestly. We finished a live really quite late, and then I went upstairs and all my kids were like sleeping, but I had to transfer them from like the living room or wherever the heck they were sleeping into the house into their actual beds. And then I ended up on, social networking, which I'm not going to mention which ones, until late hours at night. Yeah, and I forced myself to go to sleep, basically because I didn't want my phone to die. Oh, seriously, it's a crazy world. All right. So, let's go see. I always watch the same type of people too. I'm always watching. I always have like some people that I follow, and I follow them every day. I like to know what they're up to. Oh my God. Okay, Okay, so let's go see. What do I got? I know, seriously, Mimi. It's horrendous. I can't go to sleep unless I'm listening to them. And they kind of catch me. And seriously, some things are weird. I watch some weird stuff sometimes. Makes no sense. I've got weird cooking stuff. I've got weird things. Anyways, all right. So, what do I have? Like one guy I listen to doesn't live all that far away from my place, and he just tests food from like the Dollar Store. I don't know. For us, it's a dollar store. You guys, I think it's Dollar Tree. I don't know. And he tests like candies and jujubes. I don't even eat damn jujubes or candies, but point being, he eats them and he sticks them on his nose and he puts them in different parts of his body to see if they're of quality or not. Stupid stuff. Seriously. But I'm so addicted to this guy. In the morning, he makes his coffee and he does these dances. He's hilarious. That being said, what is he up to? Why was he up until 3 in the morning and what the heck was he doing onto that WhatsApp, right? What was he up to? Okay, so a variety of options, sweetie. He was talking to a lady. An older lady. So this is somebody who is a little bit older. And I feel like I'm going to say maybe the second time that he's actually talking to this person. I don't feel as though they have a strong connection or anything of the such, but I do believe that they are chit-chatting. So he was talking to this person, but I feel like he was talking to other people too. I'm going to say 2 or 3 other, people all together at the same time. But this person in particular, he has talked to twice. The other ones, I feel like it's a little bit of a novelty kind of a thing. At this moment in time, he has found himself a little bit stuck into a place where he needs to reevaluate, where he needs to self-evaluate what he's doing, what he's up to. Like he needs to center himself altogether. Like things are weird. Yeah, it's like he's realizing that he's not necessarily doing good things for him and that he needs to modify or to change some things. That's what I'm getting. So, yeah, that's what he was up to. Mm, yeah, he was chit-chatting with a lady. He is starting over already, moving. No, but he's not moving forward. He's not. I feel like he's chit-chatting with this person. He chit-chat like twice with them. I feel like he was chit-chatting with 2 or 3 other ladies. But I feel as though he's realizing that everything that he's doing is a little bit empty. Nothing is really making sense. Nothing is really, strong and secure and everything of the such. Everything is just a little bit here and there and all over the place. There are no real changes into his life. There is nothing that is secure. There is nothing that is strong. There is nothing that truly makes any sense. And it's like if he is finally realizing that nothing into his life is finally making sense into the way that he would like it to. Therefore, what he is actually doing is not bringing anything good. And there is where the actual self-evaluation is coming on through because he's realizing that, hey, he might actually have some flaws. Hey, he might actually be the one who's at the root of the problem over here. And the type of people that he talks to are not necessarily people who are looking for the long-term type of relationships. He just kind of chit-chats, but he doesn't even necessarily want to meet up with these people. I feel like he wants to have the attention. He doesn't want to have the attention to meet on up and have, socks with them. He just wants to have the attention. He wants to feel self-validated. And that's what he's up to. Yeah, yes, love. Yes, love, not work, love. No, he's not in love with the older lady. No. He talked with the older lady like twice. The older lady than him has like 5, 6 years older than him. Like she's not an old lady. She's 5, 6 years older. Um, but I feel as though he needs to reevaluate his love life because his love life is not giving what he wants, is not giving the type of vibes that he wants at this moment neither. Oh, well, see, there you go. There you go. Younger than you, but yeah. But I don't feel like it's not even necessarily a question like I'm saying this person is older than him. but it's not in relation to the fact that this person is younger than you, but yet older than him, or there's no equation into the whole thing. It's really just a question of, we are feeling into this kind of way. We chit chat with people, we talk with people, but we don't necessarily move along with them. We don't necessarily have a relationship with them. We really just kind of go after the whole, yeah, yeah. Oh, Sean, I listened to that too. Oh my God, I've been listening to people doing pranks, phone call pranks to people. People get so upset. I think it's Jubal. I don't know, some radio station in the States. I don't know. This guy's hilarious. I listen to him all the time. Yeah, people do hilarious pranks on people. I would not want to be one of those people being, played a prank upon, but I think it's funny. So Mimi, let's go see how he's actually feeling towards you, all right? Let's go and do that. I'm going to shut off the shorts feed for the moment because we have Susan left. We're going to be closing in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to shut off the shorts feed. Anybody who is there, you can come and join us onto the other side of my sweetie pie. So I'm going to close this on off, okay? Thank you for joining the shorts feed, sweeties. We should